All right, boys and girls, we are back. You are now going to have some knowledge on mixtures and solutions. So I'm going to do a couple of things with you to help you for your test or actually to start test too. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at mixed nuts. They have lots of protein in them. So actually I eat them when I'm hungry, and they have, what are those? They have cashews, almonds, and they have some pecans in them. And I actually do like them because they have protein in them. But a lot of times I just want to pick out, that's really good. That's a pecan. That's a cashew. I don't know what that nut is. And that's an almond. So, is this a mixture or a solution? Can I easily separate it? Or is it hard? Mixed nuts. Mixture. This is a mixture because I can pick what I want to eat and what I don't want to eat. And I actually like all of them, but there's like a foreign nut in there. I haven't tried that one yet. So that's a mixture. Now, every weekend, I've got to have my fuel. And so I have Gatorade Endurance. And it is in a powder form. So, is this going to be a mixture? Or do you think this will be a solution when I mix it with, not in there, my water bottles? So I'm going to take it, I'm going to pour it in, and then I mix it up. I mix it up, and I mix it up. Then I get another scoop, and I pour it in, and I mix it up, and I mix it up, and I mix it up. And then I get another scoop, and I pour it in, and I mix it up, and I put it in my water bottles. You can see it's a little bit orangey because it is orange flavor. So is that a mixture? Can I take back out the parts that I want to use? No, can't do it. So this is a solution because I have mixed it with water and the properties have changed. Now the mixed nuts, properties don't change. They are a mixture because I can take them out and I can put them back in. I can take them out, I can put them back in. This is a mixture. The properties stay the same. This is my Gatorade Endurance. It is in powder form that when you add to water, it's like superfied Kool-Aid without the Kool-Aid. It has got all the Gatorade, sodium, and all that stuff in it for me. So this I drink on the weekends. This is a solution. Now, taco seasoning mix. Or tortilla. It is taco seasoning with spices. Is this a mixture or a solution? This would be a mixture because it's a mixture of, if you look at the ingredients, of spices and cayenne pepper and salt. So this will be a mixture when you put it on your taco meat. Okay, now we're going to look at how to separate mixtures. Well, if I have mixed nuts, how are you going to separate them? You going to run a magnet? No, we don't use magnets to remove these. Are you going to put it through a filter? No, not through a filter. This is a little bitty small coffee filter for my my little Cook's, what do you call that thing? I forgot what you call it. The little thing, Keurig thing. So, this is a little, if I want to use ground coffee, the ground coffee is going to get caught in here. So this is a very fine coffee filter. Okay? Don't need that to separate. Ain't going to separate anything. No, we did not separate a thing. So, I would separate using my fingers. Okay? Now we have some pepper and we have some sugar. How are we going to separate pepper and sugar? These are tweezers. I am not going to sit here and pick them up one by one. I don't think so. I'm not going to do that. So if I mix them up, no. We are not going to use little tweezers to try to pull out the sugar. So these are tweezers. We are not going to use them to separate pepper and sugar. No, I'm not going to do that. That's going to take me 5 years. So no, let's look at it one more time. We have some pepper and sugar. Mix it up. No, we are not going to use tweezers. I use these for my eyebrows to get the little hairs out. Okay? Pepper and sugar. No. Got that? No, we are not using tweezers for this. But is sugar soluble? Does it dissolve in water? Yeah, we put it in lemonade, put it in tea. So we could use a coffee filter. Could pour it in this little coffee filter right here. This one's pretty small. So here we go. Could try it, see if it works. And we could pour the water through it. What's the water gonna do? Dissolve the sugar, right? Okay. So if I want to get the sugar away from the pepper, I can pour it through a coffee filter. This is just a fancy one that's not paper. Those paper ones are real cheap. Oh, looky there. We have some pepper left. Here we go. I just separated pepper from sugar. We can do it with salt too, but right now I just use sugar. So there we have at it. That is separating pepper and sugar. Now, how can we separate the water from the solution? Y'all remember what we can do? Solutions are, do we use tweezers? Nope, those are for my eyebrows. I don't use that. Are we going to use a coffee filter? No. All I did was run right through it, so that didn't work. Oh, evaporation. We can boil it, and all that's going to be left is the orange powder stuff that will be in there. It's kind of like paint. When you let paint sit out, it's going to dry out. So, real fast, separating mixtures can be with a magnet, if it is magnetized, if it's a type of metal, which that actually is a type of metal that's magnetized. Steel, remember the refrigerator? Steel is magnetized. Pennies, no. Can't separate a mixture with a penny because a penny ain't gonna work. What about rubber? If I want to separate rubber and the pennies, this is a mixture here because it's 2 or more items. No, not gonna work. No magnet. Magnet doesn't work with rubber. Magnet doesn't work with pennies. So you would have to just use your fingers. So sometimes you would use a filter. Sometimes you would use your fingers. Sometimes you would use a magnet. Okay, this is a very small coffee filter. And remember, there's paper filters. Some of them have paper filters too. And that would be it. So, I'll catch you next time. Good luck on your test tomorrow.